I'm Rebecca Powers with Sterling-Lancaster Community Television here at Animal Shelter Inc. in Sterling with Melissa Snitzer, the shelter manager. Today she's going to tell us some things to keep in mind for pet owners during the springtime. This is Camellia. She's 10 weeks old. She is a female Rottweiler Hound mix. She's a very sweet puppy. She's a little bit on the shy side, but she's very curious and likes to explore everything. This is Candela. She is 10 weeks old, also a female, and a lab hound mix. She's a very active dog, super sweet, will be about a medium-sized dog full grown, so probably between 40 and 50 pounds. And she also has a very expressive face. This is Candy. She is 10 weeks old. She's a female Australian Shepherd, Australian Cattle Dog mix. She likes to play with toys. She's going to be a very active dog, so she'll need a family that is also active. And she's a very happy girl. This is Bernice. She's a 10-week-old female retriever spaniel mix. She's a little on the shy side, but very sweet. She loves people. She wants to be a lap dog and loves attention, and she will probably be a medium-sized dog full grown. This is Neymar. He is a 10-week-old male shepherd mix. He loves people and will be a fairly large dog when he's full grown. He likes to play with toys. He's sort of an active, goofy dog that would be a great family pet.
Okay, Melissa, what kind of information do you have for us specific to springtime?
Most of the things that occur during the spring are things like flowers and rain. We do have Easter coming up, so for those of you who celebrate Easter, you may have candy around the house, like we've mentioned before, particularly with chocolate or sugar-free gum. Those items can be particularly hazardous to cats or dogs, so make sure Easter baskets or any candy that's around the house is out of reach of your cats and dogs. And then with the flowers, sometimes people have extra flowers around in the spring in the house and outside the house. Things that are particularly hazardous to animals are lilies, English ivy, amaryllis, and generally any type of flower, particularly with cats, that they eat can cause a little bit of digestive upset. Some things like they may vomit or something like that. So in general, it's not a great idea to let your cats, in particular, eat any type of plants or flowers. And then with the warmer weather coming and the rain is also flea and tick season, unfortunately. We have ticks out already. So be aware, make sure you're using your flea and tick prevention on your dogs in particular. Headed out into the woods, make sure that when you come back, you're checking yourself and your dogs for the ticks that might just be crawling on them. Usually the preventives only work as far as when the tick bites your animal. So the ticks still can be crawling on your animal and you can bring them into the house. So you always want to make sure that you're checking before you go into the house. And then heartworm prevention is also important. Most vets are recommending year-round. Some people still start in the spring, but the mosquitoes are already coming out. So you want to make sure that your dog and your cat are on heartworm prevention. There is also a lot of standing water out in the woods or even just puddles that can gather larvae and things that can make your dog or cat sick. So you want to make sure that they're not drinking any standing water so that they don't get any of those illnesses. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention is we are still raising money for a little puppy that we have here called Candela. He's one of our rescues from Puerto Rico, and he needs a double knee surgery and also a hip surgery. We have raised about half of the money that we need to do his surgeries. We're still working on that. So you can see his picture on our website or in our newsletter. And we would love it if you could make a donation to help us get his surgery and get him back on track.